Mikan finds a shotgun. And she's mad? Oh, no. Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Ascent. Toon Link Dave and your United States Aviator are here this fine Friday. Welcome back to... yes, we like to hear that. Danganronpa Hunger Games. Had to wait for it. I was super early, apparently. We got sprites. It's a sprite battle this time. As you can see, I picked some of the best sprites, some of the most iconic sprites, and they are all going to do battle. Because we haven't done specifically a battle where we've taken different sprites. So I got some of the best ones here today. Like starting at the top, we have Celeste. We have Pointing at You Celeste. We got Sleepy Chiaki. We got Blushing Gundam. We got Air Guitar Hajime. We got Mouth Eye Safumi. We'll take it. We've got Praying to a Tua Yasuhiro. We've got Protagonist Toko. We've got He's So Happy That It Looks Like He's About to Clap Taka. We've got... we got Juko, are you okay? We've got Real Intense Sakura. We've got Ramen-head Kyoko. We've got probably Rabies Ibuki. We've got Scared Out of His Mind Kazuichi. We've got Candid Photo Mahiru. We've got this man's is about to go Despair Crazy Nagito. Hope Crazy, I'm sorry, not Despair Crazy. We've got Debated actually on this one. Almost did Shining Justice Peko, but for some reason I like this Crazy Expression Peko so much more. We've got Classic Nosebleed Teru. We've got About to Take a Dump Nekamaru. We've got Mikan's Mad. We got the They're Gonna Fight You, Sonya and Kaede. We've got Jump Scare Kokichi. If you know what sprite this is, you're grounded. We've got Kibo. We've got Maki, who's got this the one sprite where her fingers are like that and she's like We got That Face Tinko. We got Wouldn't Be Me Rantara. We got also Jump Scare Ryoma. We got Sister Corey. We got Had in the Air Himiko. We got I really like it when her glasses do that thing. It drew me back in. Samugi. We got Possessed Komaru. We got Freaking Out Jotaro. We've got Jump Scare Monica, and we've got the Devil Nagi-san. That's the folks who have been selected today, so tell me. What's your favorite sprite that's here today? And what's your favorite sprite overall? Don't link it. Just describe it. Or you can link it. I don't care. You do what you want to do. And leave that in the comment with first, second, and third, but also remember that first and second will be going on to this list for the Season 7 premiere to fight Chihiro for that title. The Champion of Champions title. So make those comments, because they're important after you like and subscribe, because we are inching closer and closer to 4K, which is still absurd to me. It's one of those things where it's like, it's probably gonna hit. I just don't know when. And it's always sooner than I expect whenever it's a milestone. It's always way sooner than I expect for some reason. But the comments are important. Like this one. And that one. And even, lo and behold, that one. That one, yeah. I'm gonna make my picks. Who's already in? Let me remind you. Chihiro, Maya, Gonta, Kokichi, Monokuma, Kizakura, Kyoko, Celeste, Kaede, Junko, Yuta, Sakura, Ibuki, Taka, Komaru, Ryoma, Peko, and Munakata. So some of the people who are here today. Give me Sonya for first. Sheep Wrangling. Give me Kibo for second. I was gonna pick Mew and then I realized. Give me Kibo for second. And give me Air Guitar Hajime for third, because I like that. What's my favorite one here today, actually? It's a good question. I didn't answer that for myself. Let's do a quick scroll. Which one is my favorite? It might be the Maki one. The Maki one is just pleasant. I don't know why. Is it the Maki one? It's either the Maki one or just the protagonist Toko one, because I feel like it's the only one where she's given like a real genuine smile, and it warms my heart. I won't lie. But those are my picks. Are you ready? Because these wild and crazy sprites are about to do some wild and crazy things. There's no dice rolls, but there's a bunch of competitors, and we are about to descend into the madness as we ascend to see who will come out on top. Are you ready? Shall we? We shall. Let's proceed to round one. There are, oh gosh, well, Komaru, I guess you didn't need to win this one. There's tributes, there's podiums, and there's not silence anymore, because we are sound the horns. Horn bearers. I love them. Peko sizes her muscles, Kyoko wonders about the future, Kazuichi tries to get others to notice, and Mahiro she's being adorable as always, I figure. Gundam mopes around uselessly, Sakura sizes her muscles, Nekomaru attacks Komaru from behind and murders her. Teru wants it to be over already, Hajime spots something shiny in the distance, but is it his wizard robe? I don't know. Ibuki was lost in her thoughts, but the next thing she knows, she's found a wish ring. Hopefully she'll be responsible with it. I swear, Ibuki, if you wish for world peace. Tsumugi seems unshaken by any of this. Kaede gets mauled by wild animals. Kokichi's looking for an easy out. Himiko wants to end things once for all with Teru. Teru unfortunately bites the dust. Hifumi fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Maki thinks about what she did to end up here. Toko tries to kill Ibuki, realizing that she could wish for world peace, but somehow, someway, Ibuki retaliates and kills her instead. Monica is looking out only for herself. Sonya hums a song to herself. Kibo wishes he could go home. Where is home, Kibo? Where is home? Ryoma hopes doesn't have to harm anybody. Cory in the house finally snaps. Cory is now frenzied. Nagito won't die like the others. Mikan does something real cute. With that sprite, I buy it. Chiaki kinda wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. She's sleepwalking, you guys. She's sleepwalking. Rantaro wonders about the future. Nagisa is thinking of plans to get out of here. Taka twiddles his thumbs. Celeste mopes around uselessly. Junko doesn't care much for this place. Tenko sets down a trap. Hiro spots something shiny in the distance. Miu is thinking of plans to get out of here. And of course, Jotaro, fitting with this sprite, twitches uncontrollably. We lost 5 of our 35. 30 are left, which means we still have plenty more until your saving grace picks. We don't even need to worry about it yet. 20 more until we get there, but for right now, it's simply a Claire de Lune 4. Komaru. Kaede. Teru. Toko. Chiaki. And those sprites are now gone, lost to the void. They're not. If you like those sprites, they're still around. Don't worry. But they are gone for today. But which sprite will be the best? I don't know. I should have had you guys submit the sprites. Maybe we'll do this every preseason, and I'll have you guys submit sprites, and I'll do the best 24. Or the most requested 24. Let's go to the next round, shall we? Round 2? I kind of like the sound of that. Maybe next time. Round 2. We started off well. As Ryoma gets caught in one of Tenko's traps. Now all he can do is hope to be freed, but the hope is met with Taka as he feels sorry for Ryoma and frees him from the trap. Good guy Taka. Perfect champion Taka. That's my boy. Nagito seems unshaken by any of this. Gundam just wanted to end already. Nekomaru feels strong enough to handle anything. Tsumugi finds a pitchfork, which she figures is great for lobbing enemies. Kazuichi hopes he doesn't have to harm anybody. Hiro hums a song to himself. Hajime tries to kill Nekomaru, but Nekomaru retaliates and kills him instead. Hajime, you're a tag team champion. It's fine. You know what? You don't focus on getting your wins now. You focus on retaining those tag titles. I know what you're doing. Miu doesn't care much for this place. Kiba wants it to be over already. Rantaro doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Junko gets mauled by wild animals. Yuck. Nagisa is thinking of plans to get out of here. Himiko gets, mopes around uselessly. Ibuki ponders how best to use her wish ring. Don't you dare. Don't do it, Ibuki. I've got a horrible feeling in my gut that you're gonna do it. Don't do it. I don't know. I'm like actively rooting for Ibuki to either lose or lose her wish ring. Sonya has a horrible feeling in her chest. I hope it's not world peace that you're feeling. Celeste looks for someone dumb enough to believe her. Tenko gets cocky and ends up dying from a stupid mistake. That does kind of look like a cocky face that Tenko has. Hifumi fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Peko sizes her muscles. Sakura wonders about the future. Maki wishes she could go home. Jotaro twitches uncontrollably. Kyoko finds some other scraps, and she is now a cave woman with some trash on her forehead. Mahiru does something really cute. Celeste duels it out with Monica, and Celeste bites the dust. You're already in the premiere. Can't be too upset. However, I'm upset. You gotta get a win. You gotta do it, Celeste. Mikan finds a shotgun. And she's mad? Oh, no. Kokichi looks for someone dumb enough to believe him. We lost another 4. There's 26 remaining. So many more sprites remaining, but we lost 4 more. And for these sprites, a Claire de Lune 4. Air guitar Hajime. Cartoon Junko? that one face, Tenko. Celeste. Pointing right at you. 26 remain. Only, well, I guess 2 will technically come out on top. The top 2 who are not already in the premiere, I'm gonna keep saying finale because it just feels right. The championship match will go on to the championship match. However, to get there, we gotta keep going. Also, we crown Agents of Chaos next week. Oh man, this is moving fast. We are going fast. I hope this year doesn't flow. Well, I'm not too sad if it'll fly by. We'll see how it goes. Next round, round 3. Sakura feels strong enough to handle anything. Himiko mopes around uselessly. Kyoko wearing leather scraps is a sight to behold. Nagisa is cooking up a genius idea. You should cook the noodles that are on top of Kyoko's head. Might make a pretty good dish. Kazuichi tries to get others to notice him. Sonya twiddles her thumbs and flexes her biceps. Ibuki ponders how best we use her wish ring. Taka catches a strange glow in the corner of his eyes and discovers an ancient scepter. Arcane magic courses through his body as his fingers touch the carved wood. This man's has reached his fusion form and now has arcane magic that's terrifying. Kokichi finds a dapper suit and puts on. It's rather fetching. Hifumi sobs quietly. In a fit of frenzy, Kori creeps up on Kyoko and kills her dead. Off to sister. Ryoma doesn't feel prepared for any of this, and Nagita won't die like the others. Mikan reloads her shotgun just in case. She saw what happened to Kyoko. She was like, just in case. Miu gets mauled by wild animals. I really don't like the sound of that when she's doing what she's doing in that picture. Mahiru is being adorable as always. Rantaro thinks about what he did to end up here. Nekomaru doesn't really want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Peko. That's a shame. Peko, you were already in? Yes, you are already in. We like that. So Peko, you didn't need this. You didn't need this, which is fine by me. Jotaro twitches uncontrollably. Monica can't wait to kill again. Kibo wishes he could go home. Maki mopes around uselessly as Hiro spots something shiny in the distance. Gundam twiddles his thumbs and Tsumugi wonders how far she could throw her pitchfork. We lost another 3. Less than a standard size game. Only 23 remain. And thus I must give a Claire de Lune 4. Trashy Kyoko. If you know what sprite this is, you're grounded. Miu. Up to something, Peko. Because she does have a real up to something face. That's how I would describe that. That's how I would describe that sprite. Oh, we lost 12. But we still have 23 to go. So we have to go. We have to continue to ascend, shall we? Let's do so. At the start of round 4, Nekomaru sizes his muscles. Ibuki never wants to kill anyone ever again. I know you have that wish ring, and I know how you're feeling right now, but don't do it. Hiro hopes to have a harmony body. Taka polishes his ancient scepter, making the magic orb shine. Mahiru does something really cute. Maki finds an axe, upping her chances of survival somewhat. That could be dangerous for everyone else who's left. Rantaro hums a song to himself. Nagisa is cooking up a genius idea. Ryoma thinks of a dark poem. Himiko tries to kill Sakura. A mistake. Sakura retaliates and kills her instead. Why would you approach her when she's got that intense face on right there? A mistake, Himiko. Kori looks around maniacally seething. Tsumugi is looking out only for herself. Something inside of Jotaro snaps and he is now frenzied. That axe is not going to be a problem because Mikan creeps up behind Maki and shoots her point blank with her shotgun. Kibo now doesn't have a suit of robotic armor, he has a suit of medieval armor and it gleams with a dazzling shine. Nagito tries to kill Kibo, but that knight's armor is better than his robot gear. Sakura feels strong enough to handle anything. Kaede's dead. Kokichi looks amazing in his dapper suit. Monica attacks Taka from behind and kills him. Taka. You were also already in the premiere, so this doesn't really matter too much. Gundam, however, spots something shiny in the distance. Sonya twiddles her thumbs and Hifumi fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. We are down to 20, 10 more until your saving grace picks, 19 more. Until we have a winner. Who will be the best sprite in this installment? I don't know, but I can tell you it won't be these three. A Claire de Lune 4. Himiko. Maki. Taka. 20 left. Do we want to see what 20 are left? How they're hanging, what they're doing? We can peek. We can peek. We got Nagisa, Nagito, Jotaro, Kori, Monica, Kibo, Mahiru, Nakamaru, Gundam, Rantaro, Hifumi, Ibuki, Sonya, Kazuichi, Hiro, Kokichi, Samugi, Mikan, Ryoma, and Sakura as your final 20. But we gotta lose 10 more of those real quick. And it'll happen this time. I feel it in my bones. Do you feel it? Because I feel it. Let's click the next round. Oh, maybe I really did feel it. There's a lot of orange. As Mikan sets down a trap at the start of round 5. In a fit of frenzy, Jotaro creeps up on Nekamaru and turns him inside out. Nekamaru, it's a shame, but you're gone. Ryoma hopes he doesn't have to harm anyone. Kokichi gets caught in Mikan's trap. Now all he can do is hope to be freed, but apparently people are just like, you know what? Screw that. I'm freeing you. Get out of that trap. Hiro eats something he shouldn't have and dies of horrible stomach pains. He was praying to Atua, but those prayers were not answered. Monica looks for an easy out. Gundam thinks of her dark poem. Nagito duels it out with Mikan. Mikan bites the dust. Kori looks around maniacally seething. Ibuki wishes for a really cool shirt. That sounds like an Ibuki wish! Yeah, that sounds about right! Her wish ring shimmers for a second, and that girl gets the coolest shirt of them all. Sakura sobs quietly. Oh, Sakura. Rantaro thinks about what he did to end up here. Nagisa's thinking of plans to get out of here. Mahiru was being adorable as always. Samugi wonders how far she could throw her pitchfork. Hifumi doesn't really understand what's happening. Kiba wants to be over already, and Sonya stares into the distance. Guns a-blazing, ladies and gentlemen. We lost 3. We're more than halfway through. But first, a Claire de Lune 4. Nekamaru. Hiro. Mikan. 3 lovable sprites. But they're all gone. Who will win? I don't know. We have to keep going. We're not even at saving grace picks yet. Let's proceed. 7 more until we get there, though. We could lose 7 in a day. Will it be this day? It doesn't look like it. As Hifumi doesn't feel prepared for any of this, especially at the start of round 6. Nagito's determined to survive this. Sonya stares into the distance. And in the distance, I think she sees Monica as she tries to kill her, but Sonya was able to see her in the distance and retaliates and kills her instead. Kokichi also finds medieval armor, copying Kibo. Kibo's gonna be like, how dare you, this is robophobic. It gleams with a dazzling shine. Chiaki's dead. Kori is in the house and he's maniacally seething, looking around. And as he's looking around left and right, what he doesn't see is behind him there's a pitchfork that is being lobbed into his back by Samugi, killing him instantly. Kibo stands proudly in his knight's armor. Celeste is gone. Rantaro doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Ryoma thinks of a dark poem. Sakura wishes she didn't have to kill anyone. Has she killed anyone? You don't have to. You really don't. Gundam spots something shiny in the distance. Kazuichi tries to get others to notice him. In a fit of frenzy, Jotaro creeps up on Sonya and snaps her neck. I was rooting for Sonya. In the back of my mind, Ibuki ponders how best to use her wish ring. Mahiru just wants it to end already, and Nagisa tries to go Kiba, but of course that knight's armor is good stuff. That knight's armor is doing work. And with that, we lost another 3. 3 seems to be the magic number. There's only 14 left. Shall we? Hit a Claire de Lune 4. Jump scare Monica. Sister in the house. Bicep Sonya. She's like, welcome to the gun show. Alright, we got 4 more until your saving grace picks. I don't know which 4 sprites are about to get gone before you guys get them. But you might not even need them. Your picks might be doing fantastic. Are they? I don't know. But we gotta find out. We gotta go on. We gotta see as we click next round. Shall we? I think we shall. It's round 7. We might get saving grace picks. As Kibo wishes he could go home. He's been doing that all. You need some magic. You need some magic shoes. The ruby reds from Alice in Wonderland. Click them 3 times. Kibo, he'd be like, I wish I could go home. I wish I could go home. Take me home. Country roads. Fumi doesn't really understand what's happening. Rantaro eats something he shouldn't have and dies of horrible stomach pains. Rest in peace to him. Former tag team champion. Nagisa is thinking of plans to get out of here. Ibuki tries to make a wish, but her wish ring starts emitting a rancid smoke and she throws it to the ground where it fizzles and burns in a crackling of angry smoke. I don't have to root against you anymore, Ibuki. I had to at first, I was like, but I don't this time. Ryoma has a horrible feeling in his gut. Gundam tries to kill Nagisa, but Nagisa retaliates and kills him instead, panting like a wild beast, his eyes bulging out. Jotaro's frenzy grows so overpowering that his heart gives out. Nagito is only looking out for himself. Kokichi looks for someone dumb enough to believe him. Sakura sizes her muscles. Kazuichi doesn't feel prepared for any of this, and Mahiru is being adorable as always. Samugi wonders how far she could throw her pitchfork, yet threw it pretty far into the back of Cory. Can you do it again? And can you get a win? Because you do need to get into the singles premiere. Can you do it? I don't know. But we're still technically not at your saving grace picks yet. We need to lose one more. It's not your final 10. I won't cheat you. I won't say it's time for your saving grace picks. It's just time for a Clear Day Loom 4. Rantaro. Gundam. Jotaro. A standard size game is gone. 24. One more until your saving grace pick, and a perfect 10 until we have a winner. Toonley, Dave, you think we're gonna get it next round? I think we're gonna get it next round. To get to next round, you know what we need to do. We gotta proceed. Are you prepared? I am. Surprisingly enough. Let's go ahead. Let's click next round. Well, we're at your top 10. At the start of round 8, Mahiru has a horrible feeling in her gut. Sakura feels strong enough to handle anything. Kokichi duels it out with his tag team partner, Nagito. Nagito bites the dust. Rest in peace. They're gonna have to... Do they have to compete? No, I think the Rats placed in the top 6 teams. I can check that right now. The pile of fuss that used to be Nekomaru festers silently. Samugi seems unshaken by any of this. Kazuichi tries to get others to notice him. Hifumi fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Ryoma mopes around uselessly, and as he's moping around, Nagisa sees that as the perfect opportunity to attack him from behind and moita him. Kibo wants this to be over already, and Ibuki twiddles her thumbs, which means we lost 2. Which means we're at your final 9, which means the music you hear is done for the day. And after this, Clear Day Loon 4. Nagito. Ryoma. There's 9 left. 9, and I think none of them except for 2? 2? I think 2 of them are in. We won't think about that quite yet. First, I gotta say, your picks might not be doing so well. Your picks might not be doing so hot. But you know who's doing so hot? These top 9. So you might want to pick from them instead. But that's not just a normal pick. If your normal picks are gone, it's more like a... Ah yes, a saving grace pick. And a part of those picks would be Ibuki, who could come out clutch with a win today. Sakura, who could come out clutch with a win today as well. Both of these people, Ibuki and Sakura, are already in the Season 7 premiere episode. We have Hifumi who could make it there. This could be his time to shine. As we scroll down, we also have Nagisa, who could make it there. Could be his time to shine. Mahiru, who could make it there. Could be her time to shine. Kokichi, who is already there. Good on him. We have Kibo, who could make it there. So don't sleep on Kibo. We will scroll down and see we also have, yes, Kazuichi, who could definitely make it there. Former champion. Might be nice to have him. Samugi, who could also make it there, because she is not in yet. Samugi, Kazuichi, Kibo, Kokichi, Mahiru, Nagisa, Hifumi, Sakura, and Ibuki. Those are your saving grace picks. 9, that's your final 9. Go ahead and pick 2, 3. Pick 3 of them, tell your top 3. Make them in the comments, edit your comment, you know what you gotta do. You know how this goes already. I know you're fantastic at doing it already. It's fantastic. That's what we love to see. Are you ready? I guess I have to make mine. Give me Tsumugi. For first. I don't know why, I just feel it. Give me Mahiru for second, and then give me Hifumi for third. That's just what I'm feeling. I don't think Kazuichi's gonna make it, unfortunately. Or Kibo, unfortunately. If I had to pick, like, 2 that I would like to make it, I would like Kazuichi and Kibo out of this bunch. However, there's not much that can be said. But I will say, it's your final 9. We know that 3 of them are already in, so it's a real battle between these 6. But all 9 of these folk, Mahiru, Sakura, Kokichi, Tsumugi, Kazuichi, Hifumi, Nagisa, Kibo, Ibuki, we took their pulse just moments ago. And, according to my readings, oh yeah, so it's actually later in this book. Yes, right here. It seems that that is the exact same rate as that of a samurai woman. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. It's round 9. And at the start of round 9, with our final 9, Kaede's dead. Nagisa's cooking a genius idea. Kazuichi finds a dapper suit, puts it on. It's quite fetching. He's pimping out already. He knows how to win now. Kokichi stands proudly in his knight's armor. Mahiru does something really cute. Sakura sizes her muscles. Tsumugi can't wait to kill again. Ibuki doesn't really understand what's happening. Hifumi hopes he doesn't have to harm anybody. And Kibo follows some sparkles. He's got a magic wand. That makes him a very dangerous robot as we go on to the next round. Round 10. The perfect 10. Kibo waves his magic wand around, sending sparkles everywhere. Hifumi trips and falls in a really bad way, breaking his neck. Rest in peace. That man's has mouth for eyes, and he is now dead. Kokichi washes the blood off of his knight's armor. Mahiru wonders about the future. Kazuichi tries to get others to notice him. Ibuki doesn't really understand what's happening. Himiko's dead. Tsumugi tries to kill Kibo, but Kibo retaliates and kills her instead. This man's has knight's armor. This man's has a magic wand, and you decide to mess with this man's? No. That's a foolish move. You deserve that one, Tsumugi. Tenko's gone. Sakura feels horrible for what she did. Nagisa's cooking a genius idea. Those were 2 of my saving grace picks. The Jink is 100% still alive in 2021. And the sound of that is truly a terrible turnabout for Hifumi, Tsumugi. So, here we are. Right here. Right now. It's your final 7. 3 folks still, actually. Kokichi's still in, Sakura's still in, and Ibuki's still in. All already in the Season 7 premiere for the Champion of Champions title. Which means it's still a battle for those 4. The next 2 of the final 4 who remain, who are Nagisa, Kazuichi, Kibo, and Nagisa, Sakura, Mahiru. That's the one. That's what we love to see. Don't forget about Mahiru. Don't sleep on Mahiru. It's still Samurai Woman. Let's finish this off. Let's see what happens at the start of round 11. See, that's why you can't count him out now that he has that magic wand. With a flick of it, Kibo turns Kokichi into a sheep. He knew that he was just being that guy. He was being that guy. Do you want to know what he was doing? Stealing all of Kibo's knight's armor? Kibo didn't like that. Turned him into a sheep. Good luck, Kokichi. Ibuki stares into the distance. Mahiru's being adorable as always. Nagisa cooking up a genius idea. That's a mad scientist, right? He's a genius right there. Nagito's gone. Kokichi is a sheep and doesn't do much. Sakura feels strong enough to handle anything. Kazuichi doesn't feel prepared for any of this as we go on to. There it is. Round 12. Kokichi's a sheep. Doesn't do much. Mahiru pets him. Who is a sheep? That's nice. Mahiru pets that sheep. He's a good boy. Ibuki doesn't pet that sheep. As Kazuichi's acting cool in that dapper suit, Ibuki decides to put Kokichi out of his misery. His sheepy misery. Rest in peace to Kokichi. Sakura hums a song to herself, Monika's gone, Nagisa tries to kill Kibo, tries to get that finale spot. But Kibo's Knight Armor diverts the blow, I told you, it's good. And Kibo just wants it to be over already. As we go on, we lost one. So a quick terrible turnabout 4. Kokichi, who didn't need this one. Jump scare Kokichi, looking like a sheep. He didn't need this one. We still have 6. It's not even Crisis of Fate time. It's still Samurai Woman time. Let's keep going. It's the next round. Round 13. Ugh, a shame. Ibuki doesn't really understand what's happening. Kibo waves his magic wand around, sending sparkles everywhere. Gundam's gone. Kazuichi starts sobbing uncontrollably. Nagisa ambushes Mahiro and strangles her. And Sakura never wants to kill again, which means we are down to Ibuki, Kibo, Kazuichi, Nagisa, and Sakura. Which means the real battle between Kibo, Kazuichi, and Nagisa. The next one of those 3 who dies will go on to the Season 7 premiere. But let's not forget, first a terrible turnabout 4. Mahiru. I already said their names. You know what's on the line. Ibuki, Sakura, if they win, it doesn't matter. If they lose, it doesn't matter. They're already going. They're already in there. We just have them in there because Ibuki's got rabies and Sakura's intense, and those are great sprites. However, for Kibo, Kazuichi, and Nagisa, it does matter. But for all of them, Ibuki, Kibo, Kazuichi, Nagisa, and Sakura, they're all caught in what we like to call a crisis of fate. It is time to crown one of these as best sprite. Who will it be? Let's find out. Next round, it's the start of it, and this is how it ends. Kazuichi tries to get others to notice him. Nagisa tries to kill Kazuichi, but Kazuichi retaliates, kills him instead, which earns Kazuichi and Kibo spots in the Season 7 premiere. Congratulations to the... And you know what I said earlier, if I had to pick legitimately, Kazuichi and Kibo would be the ones who I want to go in, and I had my wish, and maybe Kibo will have his too. Because he was lost in thought. Next thing he knows, he finds a wish ring. Hopefully he'll be responsible with it. Also, Sakura feels strong enough to handle anything. She's probably strong enough to handle anything. Ibuki twiddles her thumbs. Both Celeste and Hiro are dead, but we need to give one quick, terrible turnabout to the man who lost his opportunity for the title today. Nagisa. What can you do? It is unfortunate to come so close and not be able to get it. But that is the story of this game. We still have 4 more. Which sprite will be the best? Intense Sakura? Freaking out Kazuichi? The outside world? Or Rabies Ibuki? I don't know. I have no idea. I never do. I never do. But it's still a crisis of fate. And we're gonna find out together as we ascend to the next round. It will not be Kazuichi. He freaked out a little too much, wandered off and got lost, never to be seen again. Ibuki fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Sakura feels strong enough to handle anything, and Kibo ponders how best to use his wish ring. We're gonna make it quick, because it's a terrible turnabout. 4. Kazuichi. And there's 3 more. Ibuki, Rabies Ibuki, Intense Sakura, and the outside world. But it's still a crisis of fate. It could all end next round, but for right now, it's a crisis of fate. Are you prepared? You better get ready. Will it end? It won't. Oh boy. Round 16, Ibuki never wants to kill anyone ever again. Sakura twiddles her thumbs. Ryuma's gone. Kibo wishes he wasn't here. His wish ring shimmers for a second, and then nobody seems to remember Kibo ever existed at all. Well, I guess that means Nagisa and No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Maki's gone. Kibo, you're a good boy. You got 3rd place, but you do not get this win today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now a battle between Ibuki and Sakura. But first, it is truly a terrible turnabout for Kiba. And so it is a battle between the buffest knight of them all and one of the most winningest characters, only 2-time champ. It is a battle between intense Sakura and Rabies Ibuki. One of them will come out on top. One will win, one will lose. But just who will it be? Will it be Ibuki, who's literally foaming at the mouth for victory? Or will it be Sakura, who's been so focused, so intense, that she will not let victory fall from betwixt her fingertips? Ibuki or Sakura? Ibuki, Sakura. Only one can win. But they're both going on anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But you know what? A win is a win. And as I click next round, we're gonna see who gets that win. Ibuki or Sakura? Sakura or Ibuki? It is neither. As Sakura finds a slingshot how quaint might be useful in a pinch. The imagery of big buff Sakura just using a tiny slingshot. You love to see it. Ibuki's still failing to grasp the gravity of the situation. But she might have grasped it now, because as Sakura gathers ammo for her slingshot, Ibuki finds a bunch of tactical combat gear and equips it. It provides optimal protection for the whole body without sacrificing flexibility. Round 19, Sakura sizes her muscles and Ibuki feels horrible for what she did. Oh, we're just going on and on. Sakura feels she has a horrible feeling in her gut. Ibuki doesn't really understand what's happening, and Sakura continues to gather ammo for her slingshot, and Ibuki washes the blood off of her combat gear. You just got it! Was it already covered in blood? Because you didn't kill anyone? Or is this preemptive blood because she's practicing combat moves in her combat gear, and Sakura sizes her muscles? Sakura wonders about the future. Ibuki puts on a dapper suit, so Ibuki's just collecting, Ibuki's clothes shopping, and Sakura's just thinking. Ibuki doesn't really understand what's happening. Neither do I. As Sakura continues to gather ammo for her slingshot, Ibuki washes the blood off of her dapper suit. You just got that? What kind of blood-soaked Super Mario? Avi's worries and despairs. Sakura feels horrible for what she did. Ibuki's still practicing. Sakura sizes her muscles. Ibuki acts cool in that dapper suit. Sakura finds cave gear. She's a cave woman. Sakura is wearing leather straps inside the bowl. Ibuki finds a lovely bikini and puts it on. It's quite revealing. Are you going to clean the blood off of it? Sakura wonders about the future. Ibuki looks really good in that bikini. Ibuki finds medieval armor, knight's armor, looking at Sakura, the buff knight, as Sakura just continues to gather ammo. They've been going at nothing for over 11 rounds as Ibuki washes the blood off her knight's armor, but of course, because okay, blood everywhere. Sakura feels strong enough to handle anything. Ibuki finds an axe. That's upping her chances of survival somewhat. Sakura wearing leather scraps is a sight to behold. Sakura thinks about what she did up here. Ibuki doesn't really understand what's happening. Sakura wishes she didn't have to kill anyone. Ibuki catches a strange glow in the corner of her eyes, and she has an ancient scepter. Oh boy. And thus it ends. They would not lay a finger on each other. So the animals had to step in. And Sakura gets mauled by wild animals. And Ibuki survived, but at what price? All of the gear that she got, she just stacked up on a whole bunch of gear right at the end. I feel like she got every outfit in this game except for the wizard robe. But first, as this is the first time that this song is played all the way through. That's nuts. So for the end it. It's a terrible turnabout for Sakura. Which means we all knew it in our guts. There's only one best sprite. And that best sprite is your winner. Your only 2-time tag team champion. Well, I guess also with Mikan and Seiko. She's a powerhouse. Yuta's low-key following in her footsteps. 2020 was her year, and now she's looking to make 2021 her year too. The best sprite. Foaming at the mouth. Rabies Ibuki. And I mean, like, how can you complain about that? Look at that sprite, it's just good. That's right there. That's a good one. Good on Ibuki. I think she only got 1 kill, right? right? She retaliated and got a kill? Because I know she was a little sad that she got 2. Okay, good on her. Nakamaru with 3 and Nagisa with 3. They are top homies. Monica with 2. Kiba with 2. Jotaro with 2. Ibuki with 2. Himiko with 1. Sonya with 1. Mikan, Kori, Samugi, Sakura, Kokichi, and Nagito, and Kazuichi all with 1. Everyone else had none. Ibuki won, but that's not the story here. The story is that I can take this list right now and add the homies. Kazuichi and Kibo to the list. And thus, well, there goes that pin. We can read this list off to see that we have Chihiro, Maya, Gonta, Kokichi, Monica, Kazuichi, Kyoko, Celeste, Kaie, Dei, Junko, Yuta, Sakura, Ibuki, Taka, Komaru, Ryoma, Peko, Munakata, Kazuichi, and Kibo. All heading to the, wait for it, singles premiere of Season 7 to fight for Chihiro's Champion of Champions title. And we're missing 4 people, and those 4 spots will be filled by the singles and tag team Agents of Chaos episodes. And that's next week. And they will have a very important role to play. Because, you know, they always do. But it'll be even more important this time. With the gimmick, what will it be? I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, I do know. I actually know entirely. You don't know. Not for sure. But that'll give you a little insight. Maybe you can ponder about it. What will it be? You'll find out soon. But for right now, congratulations to Ibuki. She has gotten another win under her belt. She is... This time last year, she had... none. 0. And now look at her. She's been going off. Seiko's been going off. Mikan got a win. She hasn't been going off, but hey, she's there for the ride. She's a horn bearer. Mikan's gotten notoriety. She's a horn bearer, and she's a 2-time tag team champ. Band-Aid, that was their year. Could be their year again, who knows? Maybe not. Probably not. They're gonna have to do well next week. Yeah. Gosh, that's so soon. Stay classy. Year of the Ascent. We're rising to the top. Rising to 4,000. Shouldn't have hit it yet, but YouTube's unpredictable, so maybe. Stay classy. Toodaloo. Flight crew. Thanks for watching.